christened Mark Limerick. And if you gave me a $100, I couldn't tell his surname.
Go away.
Everyone says, oh, there's Mark Limerick. And he doesn't mind, you know. Lovely fellow.
God bless him.
Yeah.
What age group?
Vatican's due to funeral.
No, we will be, yeah. Okay.
There, it's working out there. The sound is on as well.
Yeah. No, I can hear it. No, like it's fine.
Can you?
Yeah.
So take two.
Yeah, I've seen that. Two shapes of that this morning.
Very good. It's really, it's really my great pleasure on behalf of the Flanagan family to welcome the O'Donnells, those that can be here with us. We're conscious of the fact that Sinead and Hugh are in Belfast, but I think hopefully at this point we'll be linked together with us and share this moment with Shiro and Aaron as well, and indeed with Chloe, who's somewhere out there, and she's a special one too, and we're delighted that you're able to watch. So it's a privilege for me to introduce Pauline and the family, and indeed Jody, and we have Nollaig, of course, and Olivia with us also. I would like to just mention that it was a bit tricky as to where we would hang the portrait of Andrew, because we really didn't want him to be looking over the shoulder of Nollaig and Olivia all day, every day, outside in reception. So we decided that we'd do it in this new arrangement room where it will be christened and named in the coming months. It'll be known as the O'Donnell Room, and it's quite appropriate that that's where the portrait will hang. So it's really a great pleasure to see you all well. It's been a difficult year for the O'Donnells. It's been a difficult year for many, particularly with the pandemic. And it's difficult for many of the families. We have lost 5 or 6 members, former members of the Flanagan staff in the last 12 months. And we've indeed, within our own family, lost 3 members of the family in the last 18 months. So nobody escapes the trauma that death brings. And we're delighted that this man, who contributed enormously over the 30 years of his reign here in Tallaght, will now have a pride of place here on the wall in the O'Donnell Room. So I soldiered with this man since the Tallaght project came to life back in 1987. He's a man of great character, a man of honour, and a great contributor to his family and indeed to the Flanagan family, and we'll never forget him, or indeed all of you. And it reminded me enormously when Christopher came into the funeral home just only 15 minutes ago. His voice is so like Andrew's, it's uncanny, and I thought the man will always be here. He'll always be here in one way or another. So it's a pity that we can't celebrate this moment, or indeed a couple of times since the pandemic came. We had hoped to get together and share a pint or two, but that day will come in his beloved Thomas Davis, hopefully, at another time. So our plan is to just maybe ask Pauline to come and help me unveil the portrait, and we'll ask Nicole to help Pauline, if that's okay. And for this, we might shed the mask. Would you be okay to do that? Are you happy to do that? Good, Mum. So there's not a huge amount of formality to this. I hope that his blue eyes will be watching over all of us, you know. No, definitely not. We've already attended to that, you know. I knew I really didn't want to have you on my back for a long time, but I think he's done the job well. So if it's appropriate for me to proceed with Pauline and ask her and please put your hand together and just Will you do that? Just gently before we do it. We just want to make sure that we're in the photo shoot. And there are 2 layers, and we'll just pull it very gently. Is that correct?
There we go.
I'm very good at this side because it's too small.
That's one after.
We may have to just assist a little bit. Tall man. There's one man. Yeah. We have to see how did he stick it with.
Yeah.
Good man. I can't get up that high, but here he comes.
Oh,
Here he comes. So there's the man with the blue eyes who will be watching over us all as we continue to carry out the work that he has started so ably here in Tallaght. He's a legend to the family and to the community here, and indeed to all of us. So we will be formally naming this room in the coming months. So bear with us. Bear with us. You okay? Yeah. What do you think? Okay. Okay. Good man. You be keeping an eye on everybody in the room because you can see that. And to see it everywhere you are, you can see him looking, which is brilliant.
Take a photograph with the family, all the family there.
Can you?
it's good that he's in here because he would be watching.
There's no doubt.
Thanks very much.
You're like me.
Just for the photo.
Yeah, sorry. Even more, yeah. That's it, that's it.
Well,
No, it's down there.
That's what we little stickers for.
There you go. Yeah. That good? That okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Christopher there.
Okay. So,
Christopher, in you come. You didn't beside you.
Okay, lovely. And if you could just stand a little bit forward, sir. Just a little bit forward. That's it. Come over here. That's it. Okay, super. I have the talls and the smalls. You're all
Well, I've
brothers and
actually
sisters.
No, that's a daughter.
Oh, I see. Okay. All right, everybody, all at the same time. Bear with me. One. Just bear with me.
thank you.
1, 2. Let me just back it up and take it with us. Well. Okay. 1 more, just a second. Lovely.
He won't mind if you smile, you know.
And if I could ask you just to come forward, or sorry, if I could ask you to put your shoulder behind. Yeah, that's it. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay, that's lovely. All right. And 1, and 2.
Peanuts.
Perfect. Okay, it's lovely.
Thank you very much.
What was it saying?
Who else wants to? Yes. What other group names?
Sorry, what's it just says Andrew O'Donnell, manager, 1989 to 2019. Thank you.
Christopher, can I say a few words?
No. We take them as said. I'd be worse than Andrew. Stop.
So who else do we have again? Colin, would you like to just one more, please?
Just put Alan there.
Oh,
Listen, you don't ask yourself.
with,
We're not
Together.
allowed to do this.
Okay.
We're not allowed to do this.
who cares?
1, 2, and a proper shot. 3, double check.
That's going to make Anne jealous.
No. Must be joking. We're off the air anyway.
Sorry, Alan.
We're not on
You
the
need
air.
one side, and Lydia. You mean inside, and then Lydia, and Dominic inside.
Okay, come together a little bit.
Yeah, right.
Do mask off.
Yes, please.
The photograph's quite high, so you can come quite close together. That's it.
We're only 2 little lads as well.
That's quite right.
Okay. 1, 2, let me get rid of my flash. 3, double check. Okay, looks sharp. Excellent, thank you.
Guys, we might just let me get a close up for the people at home.
Yeah.
So if you just stand to the side.
Very good.
great, Rob. Thank you for that, Rob.
By the way, I've seen people where they pull the little cord and it still doesn't come down easy.
Yeah.
So it's not completely unique that it didn't come down handily, so don't worry about it. Even heavy hitters like Her Majesty.
Yes.
It's one of them. Yeah. But it's true, when I heard your voice coming in the door, I said, Mother of God. It's quite remarkable.
I hear him on the phone.
But just so you know, the gentleman who painted the portrait, a guy called Dennis O'Toole, he had been our painter for 25 years. So he literally painted, as the funeral homes throughout the city needed refurbishment, Dennis was our painter, and he used to come in and cause the branch managers chaos with all his coverings everywhere for a week, and he used to come in, but he did a great job. He always did a great job in the funeral homes.
Yeah.
And then only late in his career did we know that he had his hobby was portraits.
Yeah.
And he's done a couple for us now, and he just seems to get it.
Yeah.
And there's Dennis, he's done a great job.
Yeah. Very. It's a real Andrew expression
Yeah.
on his face, isn't it?
Authority.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't move that pen.
He looks like he's chairman of the board up in Thomas Davis, laying down the law.
Better man, yeah.
Unbelievable when he was there.
Yeah.
And all the awards he got since he died.
Really.
My God Almighty.
Keeps it
I'll say a
clever.
few words.
Thank you, Pauline.
No problem.
I just want to thank the Flanagan family for being so generous and so good, and all the staff, including Ulrich and Olivia. And this day has been so special for Alan to do this, and I can't believe it's a year, but he's still working up there.
He's working for us still.
He
Yeah, and
is,
for you guys
yeah,
too,
he's
I think,
packing
yeah.
you in.
Yeah.
And thank you so much
Thank you.
for
Thank
everything.
you.
Well done,
Nice
Paul.
to
You never mentioned me.
Oh, thank you, Christopher.
No, no.
My brother-in-law.
Yeah.
So,
It's quite remarkable. So there's no real formality now. Unfortunately, we'd all like to be retiring to have some pints and whatever you drink, but that'll be another day. And hopefully I've got wind in my sails still, because I look forward to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all will, Alan. Thanks very much for everything.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Alan.
Jody.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Alan,
Sir.
you have a great bunch of men working for you.
Absolutely.
First class. And your company is unbelievable. Like in all that